All right, well, talking about cold weather coming in, Dana Osgood joins us with the forecast. Not bitterly cold, but enough to recognize that it's mid-November out there.
And we're even going to start talking more about snow. I know we've had snow showers in the forecast, some accumulations, but as we get into the weekend, this is the first time this season that the snow map will be making
some real deal snow.
An appearance.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like once we pass into snow map territory, we're stepping firmly into winter. And here's a look at some of our high temperatures today. So along the immediate coastline, high temperatures got into the mid-40s, but if you were areas farther inland, some of you didn't even get out of freezing today, only a high of 32 today in Rangeley. This monitor's off, so I'm gonna see if I can turn it on really quick. There we go. We'll see if that worked. So we have an upper level area of low pressure, and that's what's been bringing a lot of cloud cover across the state the past few days and a little bit of shower activity. Unfortunately, that did not work. So as we go overnight tonight, we're going to have a decent amount of cloud cover around, but these snow and rain showers will start to dissipate once we get into the overnight hours. And if you've been missing some sun in the 7-day forecast, I do have some better news for you, because during the day tomorrow, we will see more sunshine than we've seen lately. It's going to still be a partially sunny day, but a good amount of sun, especially in areas closer to the coast. And then even more sunshine for the day on Saturday, thanks to an area of high pressure moving in. So I would say Saturday ends up being mostly sunny during the afternoon, even completely sunny. But once we get into the evening hours, we do start to build in some cloud cover ahead of our next low pressure system. And that's what's going to bring in the next round of precip. So this storm is going to start during those overnight hours between Saturday and Sunday. And it looks like areas closest to the coast will be warm enough where we remain rain the entire time. And then areas inland, that's when we're going to start to talk about mixed precipitation and some of that snow. So let's break it down hour by hour here. So by about 3 a.m., we're starting to see some more precipitation fill into areas of western Maine. We have rain closer to the coast, the rain snow line hovering right around the Lewiston and Augusta areas, and then areas north of that will be mostly snow. And then we're going to introduce some southerly flow as we get into the morning hours, which will push that rain snow line farther north, closer to the Bangor area. So areas like Lewiston and Augusta will change over from snow into rain. And then this system departs pretty quickly. So by the time we get into the afternoon hours, these areas of southwestern Maine have already started to clear out, but areas of northern and down east Maine will continue to see a good amount of precip during those afternoon and early evening hours. One of the big questions here is just how long this system lingers in areas of northern Maine, because that can add to some accumulations if you do see a good amount of snow into the early morning hours on Monday. So that's a little bit of a question in that forecast there. We'll keep an eye on that as we go into the weekend. So here's a look at this snowfall forecast. I'll step out of the way. Mostly rain right along the immediate coastline, then a little bit farther inland, up to about an inch, 1 to 3 inches north of Lewiston, Augusta, and Bangor, and then areas of the mountains and in far northern Maine, 3 to 6 inches. So it's that first snow map of the year. I don't know if you're excited, but I am. Marine forecast sees 3 to 5 feet. That small craft advisory will be in effect until Friday at 7 p.m. And we'll take a quick look at that 7-day forecast. So we will see some sunshine during the day tomorrow, but the most sunny day of the 7-day is going to be on Saturday. I'm excited for that. Need some November sunshine. Then we have our larger system coming in on Sunday. I want to emphasize that this system isn't super strong, but it is going to give us, some of us, a decent amount of accumulating snow, one of the bigger systems that we've seen so far this fall/winter, Brian. So again, closer to the coast, you're going to see mostly, if not all, rain. And then we'll keep an eye on how long it lingers into Monday and see if we increase any accumulations there.
Yeah, we've moved past this no showers phase, as you said. Anytime there's a mat with numbers on them. All right, Dana Osgood, thanks so much.